are at the halfway point on this project, and I gotta admit, I think I've done pretty well on this update. This is Roulette and Collab Update 2. How is everybody? If you're new here, hi, thanks for stopping by. Welcome to the family. My name is Rose. I'm a girl boss on a budget who loves to save money and project pan. Today's video is my 2-month update on Roulette Pan Collab. This has turned into be quite a large collaboration project. There is quite a few people who have joined in on this project. The creators of the project are Rebecca and Alexy here on YouTube. I will have a playlist of everybody who is joined in on this project linked down below for you guys. I highly recommend you go check out all the other lovely ladies, and you might discover some people that you didn't know in the project panning community. It is such a fun project. The objective is you pick 6 items from a spreadsheet that has different categories, and that will also be linked down below for you guys as well. If you want to join in, please feel free to. And you just pick the categories. You pick 6 of the categories from the spreadsheet, and whatever that number had assigned to it is what you have to do. It is a 4-month-long rolling project, so if you hit a goal on one of your items that you selected from the category and you hit that goal, you can then, on your next update, pick a new number. So I have hit 3 out of 6 goals that were from the items that were chosen from me. The numbers that I chose on my intro to this, I will be sure to link it up in the cards for you guys. Feel free to go check out the intro to this. But the numbers that I chose were numbers 33, 36, 45, 31, 29, and 30. So let's start with the 3 that I hit my goal on so that we can pick 3 new numbers, starting with number 33, which was something I have to look at my notes on my other phone because that's where I have the numbers listed. So if you see me looking down, this is why. But number 33 was for something overrated, and for something overrated, I picked the Jeffree Morphe Star palette. And it is definitely overrated just because Jeffree Star is overrated as a whole. And I set a goal on this to use it 12 times, and I hit that goal. I just did, something very mild. This is my first time in joining in on the Roulette Pan collab, and I still am relatively new rookie to project painting in general. I've been doing it since August and just have been having a lot of fun with it, but I didn't want to do anything too aggressive, so I set 12 uses. And I did do 12 uses with this. I will try to insert some photos of some of the looks that I have done with this throughout the past 2 months. It is a really nice palette. I really did enjoy it. I got a lot of good use out of it, and I got my 12 uses out of it. So that is getting rolled out, and then we will pick a new number. Let me go ahead first and show you the other 2 products and those numbers that were assigned to those that I hit goal on, and then we will pick new numbers, and then I will show you the other 3 products that I didn't hit my goal on. The next product chosen was number 36, which was an item from NYX, and I went with the Proof It eyeshadow primer for my item from NYX, and I set a goal to use half, so it's definitely used half. I mean, I can't really show you guys, but I've used this every day. I've used in conjunction with between this one and then my MAC paint pot, which I hit pan on that. And that is in my 12 pans. That was pretty exciting, and I used just mixture between the 2 back and forth. So I've used this about 20 something times, and it is almost gone basically. So I definitely hit my goal on that, and that was number 36, which was a product from NYX. And then my last item that I hit my goal on was number 45, which was something from a lesser known brand, and I went with my AOA Lumi blush as an item from a lesser known brand, and I set the goal on this to just use it 20 times because I knew I would not be able to hit pan on this in 4 months period of time. It's very hard to hit pan on hard pressed products, especially blush and bronzers. Bronzers are kind of, it just depends, but blushes and highlighters too. I hit pan on a highlighter on my another project, Go for the Goal, which was very exciting. I'll try to link it for you guys in the cards. So yeah, I just set a goal to use this 20 times, and I did actually keep track of all my progress. So here is my list to show you guys that, you know, I kept track of all my uses. At the top, there is the Lumi blush. You can see all my uses. I tallied it up each time. And then below it is the Jeffree Star palette, and you can see all my uses, and I did tally it up. These are my Pan Those Eyeshadows 101 pans, because I am trying to tally up and make sure to stay on top of keeping track of each use. It can get daunting, and you can tend to forget, and I just try to do my best, but I did do very well. I kept track of all of my uses on those products. So let's go ahead and pick 3 more numbers, and let me go ahead and pull up my wheel from Tiny Decisions. So, okay, I got my wheel up, and I already took out these 6 numbers that were chosen from this round of this project, so I won't redraw those numbers. So let's just go ahead and pick 3 numbers right now. Number 10. So I'm going to pick the numbers first, all 3 numbers, and then I will pull up the spreadsheet to find out what categories from each of those numbers were. So let's pick the other 2. Number 40 and number 35. Okay, so we picked the numbers, so let me pull up the spreadsheet with the items and the categories for each number. Okay, so number 40 says an eyeshadow from a palette you don't reach for often. Number 35 is a product from Colourpop. And number 10 is a unique product. Oh boy, a unique product. That's interesting. Okay, so I got all of my new categories written down. Let me go ahead and go find these 3 new products for these numbers, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I got my 3 new items, and starting with a unique product, I went ahead and went with my L'Oreal Paris BB cream. I did have this in my very first project that I created on my own when I first wanted to start project painting in August, called Done in 4. That has since ended, and all of the items that I chose are now in different projects, except for this. This didn't get rolled into a new project, and I feel like this is unique because it is a white consistency, and when you blend it out, it kind of matches your skin tone. It is really quite unique. So as you can see, it is a white consistency, and then you rub it and you blend it into your skin, and it kind of transforms to your skin color. So to me, I feel that is definitely deserving to be a unique product. I'm going to set the goal on this to, I mean, there's 2 months left on the project. I'm sure it will restart again, but there's 2 months left, and it is almost a full tube. It's really hard to see where the progress is at. So I'm just gonna set the goal on this to use it 10 times. Then the next number that I chose was number 35, which was an item from Colourpop, and I went with my Colourpop Jelly Much eyeshadow in the shade Big Ego. And I'm just going to do the same. I'm just going to set the goal on this to be, you know, very mild, so to speak, just because there is only 2 months left in the project. And as you can see, these jelly shadows are really nice, and I'm glad that I did choose this so that a way I can make sure to get some more use out of it, because I haven't really been using it a whole lot and I do really like it. So I'm going to set it for 10 uses as well. Here's a swatch. It's really hard to see. My lights are so bright, but it is really pretty. The last number I chose was number 40, which was an eyeshadow from a palette that I don't reach for often. And I went with my Focallure Sunrise palette because I don't reach for this at all. Matter of fact, I own the original. This is a dupe for the new nude palette from Huda Beauty. And I own that one, and why I bought this, I don't know. It just goes to show you the hype that a lot of influencers do on YouTube and hyping up stuff to get you to buy it. And I was such a victim of that, and I fell for it every single time. So I bought this, don't even need it because I own the original. I bought this, never even used it. I haven't even used this one time, you guys. So I am going to use the shadow called Champagne right here. And pick that one to use because it just says an eyeshadow, not the whole palette. So I'm going to pick the shadow right here called Champagne to focus on that. And I'm going to set the goal on this as well for 10 uses. So all of my new goals on my new items are going to be all 10 uses. Here's a swatch. It's really hard to see, but it is very, very pretty. Those two actually will look really nice together. So, and on to the last 3 products that I didn't hit my goal on. Let's start with number 30, which was a new item to my collection, and that was the Urban Decay All Nighter Travel Size. And I set the goal to use this up. I'm about halfway, a little less. I mean, I'm getting close, but I haven't used it up yet, so it stays in the project. The next number was number 31, and that was an item from your favorite brand. And I went with my Milk Makeup Matte Bronzing Stick because Milk Makeup is one of my favorite brands. And this is a really, really nice cream contour stick. And I set a goal, which I'm so close to that goal. I nicked it on my intro to this collab. It's going to be really hard to see, but if I do my editing correctly, I will be able to get it to where you guys can see the little nick, but it is so close to it. That's why I'm having a really hard time seeing it, and I've set to goal to use it to that nick, which I'm so close to. So by the next month's update on this, I will have most definitely reached my goal on this because I use it every time I do my makeup. And then the last number that was chosen was number 29, which was a product from a palette. And I went with my Makeup Revolution Ultra Contour palette. And the goal I set was to just hit pan on any one of these darker shades because I kind of use them all in conjunction. And there's no pans yet, though there are some very visible dips in a couple of them, like the middle one here is getting very close. Same with this one, but you can kind of see the dip pan, the little pan rings in some of them right now. You can see those pan rings right there. So I'm getting very close, but still no pan yet. So in the project, she stays as well. Okay, you guys, so that is everything for this project. I feel pretty confident in the 3 new products that I chose, that I will be able to hit those goals. Like I said, I wanted to set a more mild goal on those 3, especially because it is the halfway mark on this project. If you are interested in joining in on this project, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to know what items you have chosen. And if you haven't already, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I would love to have you over here. And until the next video, you guys, everybody enjoy the rest of their day. Bye.